Hey everyone, welcome to the Game Week 22 team selection video. Before we get started, please don't forget to like and subscribe, especially if you've been liking these videos. And without further ado, we will get right into it. So I've already made 2 free transfers this week after I banked one last round. As we can see, some new Roma blood in the squad. And we will address that as we get there. So starting out, I have Di Gregorio starting in net again. Falcone outpointed him last week, but Falcone is facing Roma, and that would be kind of counterproductive to what I want to happen if I started Falcone. So I am still going to go with Monza. I do think Monza is the better team, and I'll go with Di Gregorio in that. Along the back line, we have Dumfries, who hopefully starts. If he does start, I could see that being a clean sheet. If not, it could just be a single pointer, and that would be disappointing. We have Kim for Napoli. Napoli's been playing excellent. Biol, who might get a clean sheet, might not. I could see Sassuolo getting a goal in that one. But I've picked up Ibanez. Roma has some good fixtures coming up. And it was really between Ibanez and Smalling. One has 97 fantasy points this year so far. Ibanez has 87, so it's very similar production. Both have been starting almost every game. But Ibanez comes with a 5 mil price tag, whereas Smalling's 5.5. So I thought I'd keep a little extra money in the bank and go with Ibanez instead. Plus, he did perform very well last week. Then we have Kvaratskhelia, and I will captain him again this week. Again, between Osimhen and Kvaratskhelia, Osimhen just pointed him by 2, and you got the extra goal point whenever Kvaratskhelia scores. I do believe he took a penalty as well, so that is a good sign as well. Rafael Leao, again, I don't think he's going to start on the bench twice in a row. So I'm going to keep him there. Someone I might consider getting rid of at some point. His form's kind of dipping right now, but I'm happy to keep him there for now. Lookman, who's been good, except didn't really perform that well last week. But I'm not willing to give up on him yet. He gets the start, especially because he's a midfielder that's been playing more of a striker's role. And Paulo Dybala, one of my favorite players to have. Just sometimes that's a curse that he gets injured right after. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Against Lecce, I can see him doing very well, and his season has just been going very well in general. Then up front, doesn't surprise probably much that Lautaro Martinez and Victor Osimhen are up front, 2 strikers that are in great flying form right now, and hoping that that continues for my sake. 2 players that probably won't make that much of a difference in your fantasy score because so many people have them, but it's kind of scary when you don't have them. And obviously, you are making points up on people that don't. I have decided to sit Coop Miners for this week. I think out of the 2 Atalanta midfielders, Lookman is the better choice as he's playing higher up the field. I'm not really even sure Coop Miners still has penalties because he did miss one recently. I was really tempted to play Ciora this week against Bologna. I can see him getting a goal. He's been a fun player to have for 4.4. Honestly, I would still say get him if you can. He's a nice cheap option that is there and has been playing. And Gigi takes the last bench spot against AC Milan. I do expect AC Milan to have a bounce back game, and I don't really see Torino keeping a clean sheet. All right, so that is my starting 11 for this week. My top 5 for the week, I would say, are Kvaratskhelia and Osimhen are must-haves. I wouldn't bring these 2 in if I didn't think that they were good options right now. So Ibanez and Dybala, I'd put up there as well, and I would say Lookman is still a great option to have. So yes, 5 players from my team. Hopefully that reflects well, um, I if you watch this enough, you know I don't always pick on my team. Generally, 3 or 4 of them will be, and I just think that, or else I wouldn't have them on my team. But all 5 will this week. Ibanez, Dybala, Lookman, Osimhen, and Kvaratskhelia. It just makes sense. These 2, Kvaratskhelia and Osimhen, are must-haves right now. Lookman's kind of up there just with his price and being a midfielder. And I just think Roma players are the way to go this week, or Napoli if you don't have them already. Uh, Other than that, I have nothing else for you. Hope you enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you after the game week.